Hello, friends. I got a request from one of the viewers to explain the process of how crude is extracted and brought to the ground. I will be explaining the various steps in which the crude comes to the surface. The purpose of creating this video is for sharing technical knowledge on how the oil and gas industries function and also how the latest technology can make this industry more efficient. And I am, anyways, what's in a name? We already have seen what is an upstream industry. Just to brief, it is an industry which involves identifying and exploring the raw materials, which in this case is the crude and natural gas. The upstream industry is basically classified into onshore and offshore. Let us understand each of this in brief. We will have a comparison between the onshore and offshore so that it will be more clearer. 70% of the world's oil is produced onshore. The name itself clarifies that it is on land. The rigs are supported on the ground, which makes it more easier to set up. Initial setup cost and maintenance cost is less as compared to offshore. Let's move towards offshore. Offshore industry contributes to 30% of the oil produced. This is carried out in the beds of sea. It needs anchoring of the platforms to the seabed, which is more tedious and challenging part of this job. Initial setup cost and maintenance cost is high as compared to onshore. So in this video, we will see various steps onshore to bring crude to the surface. Making the site ready, drilling, testing and cementing, well completion, fracking, production and fracking fluid recycling, restaurament of land and finishing. We see that pads and access roads are built, taking care that the traffic is diverted, noise barriers are in position to the access roads, safety throughout the site is taken care as per the local laws. The drill rigs are brought and put together, maybe 20 to 30 truckloads. A well is drilled beneath the pad, maybe around 1000 feet near the aquifer. A steel casing is cemented so that there is no polluting of the aquifers. After that, the hole is drilled further till it reaches a depth of might be around 6000 feet, which is 10 times the height of Statue of Unity. Then it is horizontally drilled till another mile or two. This horizontal drilling helps to use only one drill pad for a number of oil wells instead of multiple pads having a single oil well. Once the target distance is reached, the drill pipe is removed and steel pipe is pushed to the bottom. Various tests are performed to check whether the pipe is impermeable before the production of oil and natural gas. After that, a perforating gun is typically lowered into the ground and fired into the rock layer. This creates holes and connects the rock holding the natural gas and oil to the wellhead. The next step is fracking. This is a very important step. Fracking fluid is 95% sand and water and balance 5% chemicals. This fluid is sent through the well and it perforates and spreads in the gaps where firing is done. It starts freeing the oil and natural gas. All the lateral length has to be fracked and this cycle has to be repeated many times. Once when fracking is completed, production begins and oil and natural gas is removed. Also, fracking fluid is recovered which can be recycled and reused again. So, after the reserves are fully utilized, it's time to make the area as it was before. Wells will be filled with cement and pipes will be cut off 3 to 6 feet below the ground level. All the pads will be replanted and the land can be used again the way it was before. No one can guess that there was an oil well there once upon a time. Friends, we have come to the end of our video. In case you want to know anything about this industry, do mention in the comment section and I can make a video specially for you. Also, if you like the video, then please share and subscribe. Stay safe. God bless you all. Thanks for watching my video.